going on, guys? Zaphinix here. So I'm on a DualShockers website, and yeah, so be prepared for a lot of damage controlling on behalf of the PlayStation. But whatever. I'm on a DualShocker site here, and I want to go and show you guys this particular article that came out that shows another PlayStation game that has been that the visuals have been downgraded since we originally saw the trailer for it during E3 2013. Now, the thing is this: back in 2013, I explained to you guys how I didn't understand how Sony how people were doing trailers, and then they would go ahead and say this is done in engine on the PlayStation 4, or rather how Sony's showing off like what the PlayStation 4 can do, but then you don't have the actual hardware finalized. So how can you go ahead and show the hardware that you haven't if you don't have the hardware? You know, I explain that to people. You know, of course, people are like, "Oh, Zephyr, you're a fanboy. You don't know what you're talking about, my Zephyr Nix." And all of a sudden, hey, once again, Zephy ended up being right because now we're seeing a lot of the proof of which, and from what I was talking about prior. So here is Infamous Second Son, and here's a lot of differences that we're actually seeing here. So let's go and check it out here. And I want to go ahead and just, 'cause I got a feeling that DualShockers is going to remove this article pretty damn soon here. So I want to go ahead and take a peek at it. So check it out, right? We got the E3 2003 right here. So once you take a look at it right here, I'm going to go ahead and kind of maximize the picture a little more so you can see it. So you got right here, you know. Now I want you to take a look at some of the textures. You know, you got the texture right here. This looks like real denim, okay? This looks like real denim right here. You got the jacket here. Looks really good. You got the hat. Now I want you to scroll down here. So this is what it looks like. Now don't look at the background because obviously there's something here missing the background, but just look at the textures. This no longer looks like real denim. It's like, and where are all the shaders? And for those who don't know, shaders are pretty much they're small little shadows which allow an object or a character to look more realistic, you know? And it's usually based off of real light source, or rather based off of the main light sources, okay? So, yeah, looks totally different, almost a night and day literal thing here. So let's look at this one. Now here's one right here. So you got the main protagonist right here. Once again, look at this emblem on the back, which by the way, the emblem looks awesome right here. The upside down star, and then you got the two birds, which looks like a regular star here. Looks awesome. You got the hat. You got all the shaders looking right here. And I want you to take a look at this guy's here. His jacket looks like it might be a suede jacket with a fur collar here, which is like pretty much a staple for every 80s for every 80s like cop or something like that. Dead serious. Like if you look at the 80s cop when they was in like regular gear, regular civilian clothing, they usually had this jacket. Anyway, moving on. I want to look at the world too. Look at the world. The world looks like, look at the shaders down, the shadows rather down here, and the bike and how the leaves look. Now look at this. This looks like, what the hell? What the hell is this? You know? It's a literal night and day situation here. And look at the actual thing right here. So you got this bench over here, right, with the shadows. This bench no longer has shadows. And then look at this guy's jacket compared to this. Keep going down. Once again, here's another one. Face shaders right here, okay? So the, light on the eyes here, on the mouth, right here. Look at the denim jacket. Looks realistic. Look at the world. World looks really good. Down here, you got plastered shit. And then look at this. Look at the face. Look at the face. Look at the face. Look at the face. This is amazing. Of course, we can also wonder why the hell these guys wearing so many different layers of clothes. Like seriously, this guy got a blue collared shirt, which I may actually have in my closet. He has another collared shirt. Then he has a jacket on top of that. This guy has what looks like a shirt in there. What looks like a hoodie underneath there. It looks like he got like a vest. I think it's a vest because of the stitching right here. Which I don't get. Not the stitching, but the fact that it looks like, the way it looks here. Let me see if I can find another one here. This one, the same thing here. There's no need to point out. It's the same stuff, though. So, here's another one. Look, this guy got dirt face. He can't believe the actual differences that, that's going on right here. Dude, if you can't believe the differences in these pictures, wait until we actually get down to the damage controlling that's being done. But look at this. The denim looks realistic. Realistic denim. Looks great. Jacket looks awesome. You can see the stitching. And now this. Ladies and gentlemen, something is really wrong here. Sony has pulled the wool over your eyes. They was like, hey, this is what games are going to look like on the PlayStation 4. And then all of a sudden, now we get this. Is this what is this? Does this look like this? Does this look like this? I assure you not. Now I want you to take a look at this. I want you to look at the hat. The hat is the real key part. This looks like a realistic hat, man. Like seriously, look at the hat. Now after that, look at the hair. The hair looks great. You know, you got the 5 o'clock shadow going on right there. It looks fantastic. Look at this. The hat doesn't look as good as it did. The hair looks like it's painted on. You know, like the hair looks like something from one of those WWE wrestling games from back on PlayStation 2, and the shadow just looks like it's spray painted on. And then look at the world. Look at the world right here, and then look at the world right here. Big difference, ladies and gentlemen. Big freaking difference. This last one I don't even understand. But and then here's this one. So of course in the text here, if you read the text, this guy's trying to do a lot of damage controlling, and then apparently he didn't do enough damage controlling, so he did an update damage control, you know. And the thing is that why? It's obvious that it is a night and day situation, literally. Now, some people are trying to say, well, it's because it's 2 different times a day. Well, I would agree with that. However, different times a day doesn't make textures look this bad, okay? That's not what that's not what night and day does, buddy. Okay? This looks fantastic. This, not so much. Look at this. You got the shadows underneath the jacket right here. This doesn't have the shadows underneath the jacket right here. And no matter what time of day, because this jacket is so close to this actual layer right here, because the layers are so close, it will produce a shadow no matter how you look at it. But no, there's no shadow here. You know, the time of day would not make this hat look good here, but not look good here. Or the hair look bad here, but the hair look good here. You know? That's the time of day would not do that. And of course, you got people constantly going ahead and trying to do this damage controlling here. And it really is, you know. And look, it's trying. So daytime change and lighting is now a downgrade. Yes! Lighting is actually a downgrade, buddy. The face models are different. Environments are different, which actually is not true. A lot of the environments are actually the same. The daytime is different, not enough to make that kind of a change. Nor does daytime and nighttime have anything to do with making the textures look bad. You know. In fact, well, never mind. Even the logo on his jacket is different. Yes, actually it is. But if you look at the logo itself, let me go back here. Look at this logo here. So this is the logo from the E3 trailer, right? Look at that logo. You know, you can see it's slightly faded. The eye, well, just ignore the eye for now. I'm not sure what that's all about. But it's got faded now. This one looks like it's been spray painted on. You know? There's a big difference here. You know, and this guy, like I said, the damage control is incredible here. There's a difference between downgrade and modifications. Actually, modifications can lead to downgrades, buddy. But I mean, I'm just saying, and that's that theory of damage control, man. They'll go through any length to try to damage control it, to the point that it doesn't make any sense. I wonder what Eden Cross has to say. No, it's not. But background objects and character models appear to have way less fidelity. Should be considered a downgrade. He is correct. That does mean a downgrade. You know, seriously, the E3 build. In the E3 build, the lighting is much better because it's dynamic. The building casts its own shadow on the pockets of the jackets. It casts its own shadow there. Basically, what he's talking about shaders, which is actually what I was talking about before here. Let me go ahead and show you again about shade. Actually, this one's a really good example here. This right here would be considered a shader, you know? This right here is another kind of shader. It's like it casts a shadow on itself, on its own thing, in order to go ahead and make it look more realistic. That's what shaders are all about. Let me see if I can go ahead up here, because I think there's more. Right here, this is shaders right here. You know, this is actually, I think it's the bad version too, but it actually, oh no, it's actually the good version. I'm sorry, I'm about to give it its props. Nope, apparently not. This is the good version right here. This is the E3 version right here, which is the same picture as this one. And as you see right here, you got the shaders 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 underneath the arm, shaders there, shaders on the back of his head. Here, you have absolutely no shaders. Are you serious? Look at that. No shaders nowhere. Look at this. Even inside the jacket right here, you got shaders. Inside here, no shaders. Has nothing to do with the time of day, ladies and gentlemen. This has to do with the time that they have with the game. Because if anything, like how are you going to go ahead and be brand new to the actual hardware and then have some time with that hardware and to make it look worse? The only how that would work, ladies and gentlemen, is if you actually realize, like if you had hardware that was not real. That's basically the only thing. Now, this is assuming that Sucker Punch is innocent in this, okay? I'm going by the logic that Sucker Punch may be innocent. They were given hardware that really was not hardware. And then later on, they were given the real hardware. And then after they got the real hardware, they realized that their crap is not going to, not crap, their game will not run correctly on the current actual real hardware. And they had no choice but go ahead and lower the graphical fidelity by going ahead and lowering both the shaders as well as the textures. It's not unlike PC, ladies and gentlemen. If you have a weak PC that cannot run something in high, what you're going to do, you're going to turn it down to medium. And graphically medium, and that's exactly what happened is. This is pretty much, for any PC gamer, you can realize this. This is literally from high graphics to medium graphics. It's technically low graphics if you really want to go down that road. Actually, you might be even low graphics. But anyway, that's all I'm going to talk about right now. I'm going to leave it be. You guys rate, comment, subscribe. What do you guys think? You guys comment. What do you guys think of what's going on here? Like PlayStation gamers, I'm not trying to, hate on anything. I'm just showing you the truth. Don't hate on me because I'm sitting there showing you the truth about what's going on here. Because this is not the only problem that we have. This is not the only problem that I noticed with Sony. But we're going to go to that another time here. I'm out.